What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with another video. And in today's second video, we're actually going to take a look at Tezos and see what it's doing on all the time frame charts. And we're also going to take a look at the Tezos Bitcoin pair and then also a couple Google trends that's showing that Tezos is about to have a major move to the upside after it just broke out of this wedge that I'll be looking at forever, right, guys? So if you guys are new to the channel and you guys actually enjoyed today's video, make sure you smack that subscribe button down below. That would absolutely mean the world to me. Now let's jump right on in to the daily chart of Tezos here. And as you guys can see, we just got a daily close over this resistance line that I talked about in my last Tezos video. If we zoom in here, you guys can see we just got our first daily close outside this resistance, which is so bullish, right? And now we're starting our next daily candle. You can't really see it just because it's pretty much an indecision candle right now. It's a red candle. But anyways, you guys can see the last time that we formed this exact same pattern inside this rising channel that we've been in, we got a massive move to the upside starting right here, guys. You guys can see the move that we got after that. Now, what will we do in the short term? Well, I think it's very likely that we get a, maybe a correction back down to retest this as support before moving up, because that's exactly, if we zoom in here, it's exactly what we did down here. If we can get this zoomed in, you guys can see down here, we pumped up and we came back down to retest it as support. And then we really started to get super parabolic to the top of the channel. Now, do I think we're going to reach the top of the channel? I actually do think we're going to reach the top of the channel, right? We're seeing Ethereum right at its all-time highs. And I say, as soon as Ethereum can break its all-time high, we're going to see altcoins absolutely explode, guys. So look for Tezos to retest this as support, right? And then go up and retest the top of this channel that we've been in ever since November 2018, which is insane. Look for it to actually go up and retest the top of this channel. I think anywhere from about $7 to about $10 is on the cards for Tezos. Within the next couple weeks, right? You guys might think that's crazy, but I'm telling you guys, once Ethereum breaks that all-time high, we're going to see an absolutely huge run up for, the smaller cap altcoins, not even just Tezos, but just smaller cap altcoins in general, right? So what will we do, after we hit that? Well, I think it's very likely that we actually end up staying in this channel higher, right? Until we actually can break our all-time high. That's all the way up here at about $12, right? So until we break that all-time high, I think it's likely we stay in this channel in the longer-term time frames. But I think a massive move is definitely imminent because we just got a massively bullish daily closed candle. So as we switch on over to this chart here, I do want to show you on the 4-hour. Actually, we actually just did wick down and retest the top of this falling wedge, right? So will that be the retest? I'm not really sure, guys. I mean, we could bounce around sideways here for a little bit and then pump up. It also is possible we see Ethereum dump after testing its all-time high and come back into this wedge, right? Anything is really possible, considering how absolutely crazy the crypto market is doing right now. But just based off past history of this wedge down here, I think it's more likely that we actually go sideways a little bit for here, cool off a little bit after a bunch of bullish 4-hour candles, and then get our nice move up to the upside, in a couple of days, right? So that's what I'm seeing in the shorter time frame, guys. It's obviously not financial advice that this thing could dump back into this wedge very possibly, right? So take that with whatever kind of grain of salt or grain of, actually, I mean, it's the crypto, grain of rock, whatever you want to do, right? So we're going to switch on over to the Tezos Bitcoin chart, and I want to show you guys why I think the bottom is in on this chart, right? So we hit our support level perfectly, right? You guys can see we wicked down to this support. Didn't come all the way down this time, but very close. And we just got a wick straight down to this support line once again for a fourth time, and we're getting a nice green candle to the upside. Now, will we hold this support line? Well, maybe not, right? So Tezos is looking bullish, but do I think Tezos is actually going to outpace Bitcoin for a while? Well, maybe for a few weeks. Maybe we can actually retain this a little bit, get it a little higher. So I mean, it makes it easier for us to hold this support line in the long term. I think it'll probably look like something like this in the longer term, where we kind of go sideways like that, and kind of hold this support line while it's also losing value against Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin's king, guys. I think Bitcoin is going to be king throughout this bear market. I'm just so conditioned after the first 3 years to say bear market. Obviously, we're in a bull market now, guys. But this is what I kind of see the Tezos Bitcoin pair playing out, just because we've gotten perfect bounces off this so many times, right? Obviously, we could go higher if we see an altcoin season like we did up here, but I think we probably generally stay in this kind of range right here, extending this out, kind of maybe something like this on the ratio, and see Tezos slowly bleed against Bitcoin, right? So we're going to take a look at the Tezos Google Trends. I haven't looked at this for altcoins yet, but it is kind of interesting. So this is the past 5 years. We are getting a nice move up based on the projections of this week, probably being at the 4th highest on the Google Trends for Tezos. Obviously, our all-time high is 2017, and so we got very, very high over here, actually. In March of 2020. So interesting times. We're really making headway on that Google Trends for Tezos. I also wanted to take a look at the altcoins term on this as well. And we're seeing altcoins getting searched, insanely well. Obviously, we had our all-time high in late 2017, early 2018. And we're really starting to catch up. You guys can see how dead it was throughout 2018, 2019, 2020. And now we're really starting to make that headway up. We're really seeing those, retail investors starting to flood the market again. And that's where we're really going to see crazy parabolic moves to the upside, right? Moves that we didn't even think was possible, really. We're going to start seeing those crazy moves come very, very soon for these altcoins. So that's the video on Tezos today, guys, and a couple Google Trends I added in there just to give you guys a few more information on what's going on in the altcoin market. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys press that subscribe button down below. Like I said, guys, it means the world to me, and I'll know if you guys subscribe. I will find you. Just kidding, guys. I won't do that. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Have an absolutely great rest of your Wednesday night.